Okay, so we're rolling. So where are we today? We're going to be doing Mount Cammerer and the Mount Cammerer Fire Tower. Probably the most scenic hike in the Smokies.
Today, Sylvia and I are hiking Mount Cammerer by the Low Gap, Appalachian, and Mount Cammerer trails.
That's a slippery one. There we go. There we go.
Mount Cammerer is located on the Tennessee side of Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's just under 5,000 feet tall, so it's not one of the tallest in the park, but it has a very unique summit area. The trail leaves from right outside Cosby Campground, which happens to be one of my personal favorites in the Smokies. From the trailhead to the summit is a little over 5 miles, making for a round trip of about 11 miles. At the top of Mount Cammerer is an old and very unusual fire tower.
We are coming into Low Gap.
The hike to Mount Cammerer is not technically difficult. In fact, the footing is quite good right up until the summit, where you will find some mostly routine rock scrambles. It is, however, a very long hike, and parts of it are very steep. The section on the Low Gap Trail especially is a hard slog of over 2 miles with no let up at all.
There's the horse hitching post.
I really have no idea why they call it Low Gap. It certainly isn't low. After the gap, it gets much easier. Most of the last 2+ miles follow the Appalachian Trail. This segment of the AT follows a ridge, and grades are quite moderate by the standards of this trail. Now, Sylvia and I generally avoid Great Smoky Mountain National Park during summer and the fall peak weekends because it's simply too crowded. But Mount Cammerer is generally an exception. Go midweek and you may even have the summit to yourself.
Look at that. Cammerer Fire Tower.
The views from this tower are absolutely amazing.
Yeah, that's impressive, huh? That's impressive.
In fact, we think this is the single best viewpoint in the entire national park. Many people might vote for Charlie's Bunyan, but not us. With all due respect, this beats the Bunyan.
That, folks, is the 360.
One might argue that all things considered, the Alum Cave Trail or Gregory Bald Trail make better hikes. We might be inclined to agree with this, but in our opinion, the best single view is Mount Cammerer. You could hike Mount Cammerer any time of year, but we'd recommend doing it in spring or fall. In winter, you would need to be prepared for deep snow. Just remember to give yourself sufficient time to do this trail. It is very long. Once you leave the tower, it's probably going to be about 2 hours before you arrive back at the parking lot.
We've completed the hike to the top of Mount Cammerer, long slog down.
If we had to recommend just one spot to see in the Smokies, it would in fact be Mount Cammerer. We don't think you'll be disappointed with this hike.